All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Chris's Sports Corner. Real quick, man, hope everybody's having a great Tuesday. Hope everybody's staying positive, motivated, getting through the week. And before I get to this topic, that's about where my motivation stops before I start with my Cowboys. Yeah, man. So, NFL report came out today. Jane Slater, should be considered a very reliable source. And it comes out saying the players are now speaking on the coaches. So I'm gonna read what was put out there, and then I'm gonna let you guys go from there. It says the Cowboy players initially bought into keeping things internal. Now, as they sit in 2-4, the discontent is leaking out on the coaching staff. They're calling the coaching staff totally unprepared. They don't teach. They don't have any sense of adjustment on the fly, and they're just not good at their jobs. That's according to James Slater. Again, before I go into this, I would consider James Slater a very reputable source. But also this is a report. I don't know how much stock to put in this. I don't know how much to take from this. I don't know is this true or not. I'm just reading. I'm giving my thought on this. Now again, if this is untrue, well, pretty much what I say still stands. So I just want to put that out. Now I'm gonna give my thoughts on it. First of all, it's hard to argue with the player from that standpoint because you don't see adjustments. One of the things I've been ranting about on this channel is the fact that the Dallas Cowboys, it seemed like when they do decide to make an adjustment, it's too late. Like you look at the game last night, and then you start to see them start to do the quick passes and getting it when the game was so far to reach. I think it was like the second to last drive of the game for them. That's when they started to do the quick pass, get the ball out of Andy Dalton's hand. We know that should have been coming to the game. That should have been coming. Everybody know that line's beat up. What you think they were gonna be like? Oh, they line beat up, so let's not blitz. It's not smart. That's why my title of my video that I made the other day, I'm gonna stand by 100% and said the team is dumb. And I believe that because they don't. And it start from the top up, from the top down. I apologize. It start from the top down. But first of all, let me talk about this. If the players, I get what they're saying. They don't teach. They're unprepared. But you're on that field, so I'm not gonna put all this on the coaching. So wait. Jason Garrett, he was unprepared. Don't forget we had Lane Kiffin, he was unprepared. Rob Ryan, he was unprepared, I guess. Who else? Rob Marinari, Chris Rashad, who I'm very fond of. All these coaches are just bad coaches, right? It's got nothing to do with the players. See, if this is true, I can agree. But also, this seems like a lot of finger pointing to me. No one is looking in the mirror and saying, I need to do better. I need to get better. I'm the problem. Because at the end of the day, it's like I've said before, some of these players, we've been sold a bill of goods on and we bought. We bought it. My favorite player of the Dallas Cowboys is Jalen Smith. That's my favorite player. But at times I feel like I've bought a bill of goods with him. You look at this guy, the way he plays he's so stiff. He need to get out of the weight room and actually get into some Pilates or some yoga or something. He's so stiff that he can't wrap up. He's like a running brick. And that's good if the brick can hit you and knock you down. But a lot of times he won't wrap up, or he'll hit and miss the tackle. He's just not fluid. So he need to go get some flexibility. That's his problem. But for the players to come out and call out the coaching staff that way, I can't argue on that point, but I also feel like you need to be putting some responsibility on yourself. But and honestly, it started from the top down, as I said before, with Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones didn't bring a coach in there that he thought could get the best result for this team. He brought a coach in that he thought could get results on the field and keep him comfortable. Someone that was just going to go by what he say, someone that he can handpick, that he can manipulate, and that just happy to have a job. That's where Mike McCarthy was at. He was just happy to have a job. Nobody was talking about, man, let's go get Mike McCarthy. That's what the Cowboys come up with. If the owner of the team picked the coach based on a conversation he had after that coach stayed the night at his house, I don't understand. To me, that relationship is already compromised. Jerry Jones ran that relationship already. He picked the coach after he stayed the night at his house. Mike McCarthy came on, stayed at Jerry Jones' house, and then he became the head coach. That's a problem. Cool. For Cowboy fans, we deserve better. Cowboy fan, we deserve better than this. We deserve better from the ownership. We deserve better from the players. We deserve better from the coaches. And it's sad to say that I don't think we're going to get it no time soon. You know why? Because did you look up Forbes? Still the most valuable franchise in the world. It's hard to tell someone who's making money hand over fist that they should make some drastic changes. And it look like to me, if Stephen Jones is such a capologist that he's really worried about the numbers. So God forbid when the reins totally come over to Stephen Jones, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. You know, I'd rather have Jerry Jones Jr. Because I think he's more of a wildcatter. He's more of a go get it. He's more of a gusher to try to make something happen. Guys, as a Cowboy fan today, I've had to go through so much ridicule. I can't watch ESPN. Everybody's laughing at us. And we got nothing to fight back with. What we're going to say? We still lead the division. It's the worst division in NFL history. Not this year. The worst division in NFL history. So I know some Cowboy fans that I'm trying to find something to defend this team. Because really, we can't do nothing about it. We just sit up here, I get up here and I rant and I rave and internally it sounds like I'm ranting and raving. I'm just hurt. I'm just hurt, man. Do y'all realize it's been since 1995 since we've been in the NFC Championship game? And you got people that say, oh man, you know, every time people say I'm pessimistic instead of optimistic, I changed my mentality this year. Y'all remember? I said this year I'm being optimistic, baby. We got football. This was my rallying cry. I said we got football players, football people in the thing. Now it ain't just Jerry Jones handpicked guys. Well, Jerry Jones handpicked the top guy, and then he handpicked everybody else that he wanted rather than people that qualified for the job. What you got is a team plan out of position. You got a scheme that don't work with the personnel you got, and you got coaches that are picked based on friendship and not talent and not ability to get the job done. That's what the problem is with the Dallas Cowboys. And you got an owner who's making money hand over fist regardless if the team go 0-16 or win a Super Bowl. He's still going to make money hand over fist, and he is not going to get uncomfortable. So he's going to only put people around him that's going to come. Nobody that's going to challenge him. I don't know what the future looks like for this team. Yeah, we're still number one in the division, but that means nothing. That means a quick exit from the playoffs if we stay number one. I don't even think we'll stay number one. And you know what? I got to say this, man. You see now, I get it. The Dak injury is bad. The Dak injury, but the Dak injury got nothing to do with Zeke 2 turnovers. Ain't got nothing to do with Dak injury got nothing to do with the defense being as bad as it. Y'all realize Kyler Murray had 9 completions and they still won 38-10. God, this team is sad. We got no defense. I can't stop people from coming at me. I can't defend them. I can't do nothing, guys. I'm just up here. I'm just ranting and raving. I'm upset. I'm hurt. It's not even a rant no more. It just hurt. It's just sadness and hurt spewing out. I don't know, guys. With that being said, man, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, you guys be good.